Hello everyone, welcome to the next bonus video. For this bonus video, I just realized I didn't show off the training mode, so let's show this off. So this happens, I believe, on some space station.
Training mode.
Right next to Canaria.
Let's practice the basics.
So after Rob's done speaking here, we get introduced to a new character. This guy who doesn't speak English in the N64 version. I think he's supposed to be speaking exclusively Lilat. Or at least some form of Lilat. This character, if I look up his name, because I can't remember his name off the top of my head, is, and I hope I say this right, Yaru de Pon, is I think how you say his name roughly. He is a Tanuki, and he is supposed to be, I believe, the president of Space Dynamics, the company who James, I believe, commissioned to make the R-Wings. And also the Great Fox, if I am not mistaken in the lore. Yeah, he only shows up in the training mode. You never see him in any other part of the game, and I don't think he's ever mentioned outside of the training mode. Yeah, he pretty much will teach you the basics. I'm curious if he's gonna be in the original, in the remake, in Star Fox. I am curious if he's gonna be there, because it looks like they're changing up what training mode's gonna be. So I'm curious if he's gonna be in there, if they're gonna keep him speaking Lilat, or if they're gonna have him speak English like he does in the 3DS version. There's wing repair. Now we're learning about boosting and braking. Now time for a somersault. You can U-turn all range mode. It only works in all range. So you can change the camera if you so want. Oh! Yeah, just to show what it looks like in the cockpit, but yeah, I really do not like cockpit view in this.
This is Rob.
Star Fox Zero, this ain't.
Keep up the good work. Great. Now let's get back to the game.
Now he'll teach us about all range mode. Fly anywhere in all range mode. Oh! Of course he crashes into me. ring. There's the U. Yeah, they look like they're changing how training mode looks, at least visually. I don't know actually changing the level, but yeah, I'm curious if he's gonna speak English in that, if he still exists. But yeah, I am curious if how many people even remember this character exists, given he only shows up in this mode and is never mentioned in the lore anywhere else. Now he's just gonna keep repeating things, but there is something that will happen if you wait a while and I think shoot down enough enemies in all range.
This is Rob 64. Keep up the good work.
I want to stay here until this happens, because pretty much at this point it's like, yeah, press start and quit to leave the training mode. But there is something that does happen if you stay here long enough and I think shoot down enough enemies. You can see a black mark appearing on your radar, just very briefly there. That is what happens if you shoot down enough enemies. And a wolfen will show up to challenge you. Now, I don't know if this wolfen is implied to be Wolf, who's decided to come and interrupt your training and try to shoot you down, or if Space Dynamics also builds the wolfens and he decided to send like I presume a remote-controlled wolfen after you. I doubt these ships have actual pilots in them. But yeah, if you take out enough enemies and stay in all range mode long enough, then yeah, and a wolfen will just show up to try and wreck your day. I think these wolfens are also supposed to be much weaker than what they are when you fight Star Wolf for real, regardless of difficulty.
This is Rob 64. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, that is the training. A nice short episode today, so in the next episode we'll return back to the main game to show off some things. If you enjoyed this bonus video, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the video so way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all. Oh, actually, before we end off, I might as well show this while we're here. In Expert, or once you've unlocked Expert difficulty, you can go here to get a sound test. So yeah, you can pretty much listen to any soundtrack in the entire game. But yeah, thought I would quickly show that off. So yeah, I'll end for real now. Later.